Okay, you need to sit down for this one. Seriously, we are talking about Megan Thee Stallion and controversial streamer Adin Ross. We all know their history has been tense, to say the least. But Megan has just made a move that has left my jaw and the entire internet's jaw completely on the floor. Get ready, because we are diving into the story of how you serve legal papers when you want to make an unforgettable statement. Let's get into the absolute madness of the Mariachi Band. Two people from completely different corners of the entertainment world. You have Megan Thee Stallion, a multi-Grammy award-winning artist, a cultural icon, and a woman who has been through an incredibly public and traumatic ordeal. And on the other side, you have Adin Ross, a massively popular and massively controversial online streamer known for his unfiltered opinions and for pushing the envelope. Now, it is no secret that Adin Ross has been extremely vocal about his feelings regarding Megan and the Tory Lanez trial. He has used his huge platform to repeatedly comment on the situation, and to put it mildly, his comments have not been in support of Megan at all. And it seems that Megan, after a long period of enduring this, has decided that enough is enough. But how she decided to take action is the part that has shocked me. So you have legal papers you need to serve someone, right? A deposition notice, a cease and desist, whatever it may be. Normally you hire a process server. It's a guy in a regular car who walks up, hands over the envelope, and leaves. It's boring, it's procedural. It is not what happened here. According to Adin Ross himself, Megan Thee Stallion and her legal team at Roc Nation took the concept of serving papers and turned it into a full-blown spectacle. Ross went on a live stream with DJ Academics and laid out the entire unbelievable story. I want to read you his exact words because you need to hear it to believe it. He says, and I quote, "They couldn't serve me outside my house. Listen to what the lawyers did. They called a mariachi to my house. They called a mariachi, like a Mexican band, to perform outside my house, to make me want to come outside so they can serve me the paper. I have no words. A mariachi band." Can you even begin to picture this scene? Adin Ross is inside his multi-million-dollar streaming fortress, and all of a sudden, he hears the unmistakable sounds of trumpets and guitars playing outside his front gate. He looks at his security cameras, and there, in his driveway, is a full mariachi band dressed to the nines, just performing. This is psychological warfare. It's brilliant. It's hilarious. It's terrifying. It's impossible to ignore. You can't just pretend you're not home when there's a live concert happening on your property. Ross even showed a picture on his phone to his viewers of the band right there in his driveway. It's real. This actually happened. The sheer audacity of this move is what gets me. This isn't just about delivering a legal document anymore. This is a message, a very loud, very public message delivered with a festive yet menacing soundtrack. The message is, we know where you are. We can get to you whenever we want. And we are not playing games. This is Megan and her team going on an absolute offensive. This is her saying, you wanted to make a public spectacle out of my trauma? Fine, I'll make a public spectacle out of your legal troubles. It is a power move of epic proportions. So what happens after the mariachi band finishes their set? Well, according to Ross, he didn't go outside. He says his lawyer told him, Adin, just tell them to contact me. So he's now in the process of coordinating this deposition. But here is where you see the deep fundamental disconnect between these two worlds. Ross's immediate reaction is to turn this into more content. He says, and I quote again, "So me and my lawyer are hopping on a call tomorrow to figure out when I'm going to do the deposition, and I'm going to ask if I can stream it." Stream the deposition. Let that sink in. A legal deposition, which is a formal sworn testimony that is part of a very serious legal process. He wants to live stream it for his audience. This right here shows the chasm between their realities. For Megan, this is about seeking legal recourse for what she likely feels is defamation and harassment that has compounded her real-life trauma. For Adin Ross, it appears to be another opportunity to create content and entertain his viewers. He even says he thinks Megan and her team are baiting him. Now, for anyone who might not be fully aware of the backstory, let's connect the dots. How did we get to a point where a mariachi band is being used as a legal tool? This all stems from the Tory Lanez trial. As we all know, Tory Lanez was convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting Thee Stallion in the foot back in July 2020. This was a brutal, heavily publicized case that involved testimony, medical records, and ultimately a jury's verdict. The legal system has spoken on this matter. However, Adin Ross has been one of the most prominent online personalities to publicly and aggressively advocate for Tory Lanez's release. He has used his platform to repeatedly challenge the verdict and attack Megan's credibility. Let's look at some of the things he has said. And please be aware, the language is intense. In one live stream earlier this year, he said, quote, "Free Tory Lanez. And I will always stay with this statement. I don't give a where I'm at in life. Free Tory Lanez." He didn't stop there. He has directly accused Megan of lying under oath. He claimed, quote, "Megan got caught lying. She got caught lying in 4K. She said they weren't having then said they a few times. She's never even shown her foot." And it gets even more direct. In another clip, Ross made claims about her injuries, stating they were from her stepping on glass. He said, quote, "Tory had no evidence on that bro. Tory ain't do it. I promise you. It's always free Tory. Show the bullet wound, bitch." Okay, so let's just put all the pieces on the table here. Regardless of anyone's personal opinion, we have a legal verdict from a court of law. Tory Lanez and his legal team have tried to appeal this conviction, and they have been unsuccessful. The justice system has for now finalized its position. On the other hand, you have a streamer with an audience of millions who isn't just disagreeing with the verdict, but is actively making very serious allegations against the victim in that case. He's accusing her of perjury. He's denying the nature of her injuries. And he's using extremely aggressive and derogatory language while doing it. So when you see all of that, the Mariachi Band starts to make a different kind of sense. This isn't just a random act. This is a direct response. This is Thee Stallion, who has already been through the entire legal system to get a conviction, now seemingly having to turn to that same legal system to combat the fallout from that trial in the court of public opinion. She is drawing a line in the sand. It's a line that says, "You do not get to use my name and my trauma for your content without consequences." This is a clash of titans from two different universes. Megan operates in the world of traditional media, music, and the established legal system. Adin Ross operates in the new media world of streaming, where controversy drives engagement and everything is content. And now, those two worlds are colliding in the most spectacular way possible. Megan is using the tools of her world, lawyers, legal papers, Rock Nation, and Adin Ross is responding with the tools of his world, live streaming it, talking about it with his audience, and trying to turn it into his next big event. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will he be allowed to stream the deposition? Almost certainly not, but the fact that it's his first instinct tells you everything you need to know. Megan is coming for him, and she is not coming quietly. She's coming with creativity, with strategy, and apparently with a mariachi band. And I, for one, will be watching to see how this incredibly modern celebrity conflict unfolds. Wow! Just wow! That is one of the wildest legal moves I've ever heard of. What do you all think about this? Is the mariachi band tactic genius, or is it too much? Do you think Megan is right to take legal action after all the comments that have been made? This is a really complex situation with a lot of layers, and I want to hear your take on it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a respectful conversation about it. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Extra Hot Topic. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one.